Chsster is a city built in layers, from Roman foundations to medieval walls and history right beneath your feet. Today I'm walking through the heart of the city, not just to explore what remains, but to touch on the stories that refuse to fade. From Roman soldiers walking the streets, to quiet streets where something still seems watched. This isn't a ghost hunt, just a walk through one of Britain's oldest cities, where history and the unexplained often walk side by side. So Chsster has a copious amount of layered history here. Things have been built, rebuilt and repurposed. This is the Roman amphitheatre. So you don't need or have to believe in the paranormal to feel the atmosphere here. The layers of different history, from Anglo-Saxon to Viking and obviously Roman, as we've just seen from the amphitheatre. However, there are a lot of paranormal links to Chsster. I'll briefly mention a few while we're going on this nice walk. So, the ghost of a Roman legionary is seen walking the grounds around the amphitheatre where we just were over there, and is also seen sometimes around these grounds. Now this is St. John's Baptist, but there are ruins here from the 700s. So some of these walls you see now are actually from the Anglo-Saxon period. Fascinating, beautiful. So the ghost of the Roman legionary sometimes is seen walking around these grounds as well. When I was last here, I bumped into a groundskeeper for the church who told me that there was links. Henry VIII had links to this place. If I remember correctly, I think Henry VIII's army tried to invade this church or cathedral, whatever they called it at the time. And this was used for something very specific. I just can't remember what it was. Now, there are many parts to Chsster. You've got the Chsster city walls, which a ghost is known to frequent, including the Roman Legionary Ghost, but other strange apparitions are also seen. You have the Ye Old King's Head, which I visited. I've done a full video on, if you want to check that out. I had a private tour of the haunted hotel. There's an atmosphere here. As I said before, even if you don't believe in the paranormal, you can just feel the history. I mean, just the fact that some of these walls are from the 700s, not all of them, but there are some, these older walls. So this is the Roman Gardens. The Roman Legionary Ghost also is seen here, as well as the Chsster walls, and a part of the Chsster walls is just up there. This is a part of the old Roman Chsster baths. You definitely feel the atmosphere in places like this. Then you have all these buildings. All these small streets. And these are the sort of buildings that you won't be surprised if there are ghosts or paranormal activity or strange occurrences in. Now, as I've said, you don't have to believe in the paranormal to just enjoy places like this and just feel the atmosphere. It's absolutely filled with history, and with history does come ghosts, paranormal activity, myths, stories, legends. Now going onto the city walls just by the Chsster, on the Chsster Bridge, and the city walls ghost. So the ghost of the Roman Legionary is seen on the Chsster walls walk behind me. There we have it. And there's a shot of the amphitheatre and St John's Baptist, which has the old cathedral behind it where we were walking before. Let's go down here. I'm not surprised people see and hear strange things in these areas. So this part of the Chsster walls leads to like the high street, the city centre. However, some of the businesses, pubs, inns, restaurants and even shops have that much of a historical link that there are some places that are allegedly haunted. For example, the Thornson's chocolate shop is known for being haunted. Look at this. Hope you like this video. So this is history, exploration, and walking around a city that has a lot of historical value and links to the paranormal as well, but it's not a straight up paranormal video. That's cool. That's really cool. It's like everywhere you go, there's like really old walkways and paths that are really narrow. Here we go. And that's the main high street, and the Chsster walls continue this way. So I do have my EMF meter with me. So not on this video, but I might, while I'm here, go to some locations that have paranormal reports, links, and see if I can catch anything. Any strange readings on the EMF meter. But yeah, if you ever get the chance, please visit Chsster if it's not too far. This is just a small handful of places. There are many more. And we are at the back of the cathedral, which I will be seeing if it's open to do some photography. Proper old worldy streets. And there we have the cathedral, which, by the way, I stumbled on by accident. I walked a way that I'd not walked before, and it paid off. So I'm going to end the video here. Hope you've enjoyed it. Please like, hype and subscribe to the channel. This video is a little bit different. Not straight up paranormal, more historical, adventure and just exploring with paranormal links. So anyway, stay safe and I'll see you in the next one.